Hello, fellow handbag lovers. Welcome back to my channel. If you have read the title of this video, then you probably know what it's going to be about, which is probably going to be a rather unpopular opinion, but that I am not really loving the new Chanel heart bag that everybody is raving about. I want to start by saying that I do not want to offend anybody about this bag. This is just my general opinion. I have a lot of wild, unique bags in my collection that I'm sure people watching hate and would never want to own in their collection. That is the fun about fashion, is that you get to be unique and pick out the things that you like and make sense for your style. If you love this bag, please go buy it. My opinion does not matter. My opinion reflects my personal style, so please do not take offense to any of this. So starting from the beginning, Chanel's Spring/Summer 2022 runway collection. The internet went wild for this heart bag, myself included. When I first saw these images, I was like, oh my gosh, we're reinterpreting the 90s. I'm so excited. But the more pictures came out about it and the closer that I got to look at it, I realized that this was not my favorite heart bag that I've seen. A little bit about the facts. This bag is expected to ship next month in March. It is part of the 22S collection. If you have not spoken to your SA about it yet, you are probably going to have a really hard time finding it. From what we are hearing, rumor-wise, this bag is pretty much fully reserved. It's definitely one of the unicorn pieces for the 22S collection. According to a recent Purse Bop article that just came out, which I will link down below in the description, there are two sizes coming, which is the mini and the medium. They will be available in 6 colors: pink, black, light pink, purple, blue, and white. I have also seen a sort of wristband tiny pouch that I think is different from the mini size. Right now, Purse Bop is quoting a cost for the mini at $3,400 and the medium at $5,100. The mini does look really small. It definitely does not look like it would hold a phone, but the medium does look large enough to hold a phone. Honestly, I was a little surprised about the price points. I think that they are not as crazy as I expected them to be. So the price point itself is not the turnoff for me. Here's why I don't like it. Honestly, it's the shape. So I love hearts. I love cutesy things. My style is very diverse, honestly, guys. I just buy anything I like, but I like to incorporate a little bit of cutesy, girly, glam stuff with my streetwear, hype bae type vibe as well. So it's definitely an eclectic mix, but I do love cutesy girly stuff, and that includes hearts, which is very much why I ended up getting the Louis Vuitton Heart bag, because I thought that this was just adorable. Now, the biggest issue that I have with the Chanel one is the shape. I am very particular about my heart shapes, and this one is just too round. It's like too chubby looking. The top looks too rounded. It doesn't really have that perfect indentation in the center of the heart. So if you look at this bag, and one of the reasons why I loved it, actually this heart up in the corner is like the perfect heart shape, but you see how this is like a very specific heart shape. You can tell what this is no matter what. You see the indentation here, and then it goes down to this nice point at the bottom. It's a slim heart, but it's like a perfect shape heart. The Chanel one, from a certain angle, almost looks like it's rounded at the top, like it just doesn't go in enough here, and it's really chubby and round, whereas I like this slimmer heart shape. I feel like I'm being like really specific about it, but I'm just being honest, I don't like the shape of it. The other thing I don't really like about it is the pocket, and I cannot describe why, but I just don't like it. Like, I think it ruins it. It takes away from it. I'm not a fan of this bag. There's something about the addition of the pocket that I just wish they wouldn't have done it. I think the reason why I'm especially upset about this heart bag not being the Chanel heart bag of my dreams is because the original version of this heart bag, which was introduced in the 90s, is the bag of my girly dreams. And that bag is so coveted, so hard to get. It is worth so much in the resale market. Honestly, I don't know why they wouldn't have just re-released the vintage style exactly as it was, but reinterpreted it in new materials and colors. I feel like that is what we all really wanted, not this fat round heart bag with a pocket. So let's talk about the original Chanel heart bag. This bag debuted 27 years ago in the spring summer 1995 collection. You can see it worn on the runway. I'll flash a picture on the screen. This was one of my favorite Chanel shows of all time. When you think of 90s Chanel, you really think of the 1994 and 1995 runways. At least that's what I think of. And honestly, these are like the pieces of my dreams. When I think of 90s nostalgic Chanel, I think of this 95 runway show. The bag came in both the heart shape as well as a standard round shape in basically the same materials and colors. It was the perfect slim structured heart shape. It was even better in my opinion than this Louis Vuitton shape. It was just the perfect heart. It was structured almost like a vanity case. I think it even had a mirror inside, and it came with this structured chain top handle. It was only available in patent leather, and it came in the colors white, yellow, red, pink, and black. Now, in my research of the bag, I've only seen the price in Japanese yen, which was 250,000 yen. That was in 1995. So if I do a quick comparison and conversion to USD, that would put it at around 2,000 to 2,500 for that bag in 1995. I think that price makes sense because at the time, a classic flat bag like this one right here retailed for around $1,500. It's crazy to think about now, right? So this patent leather heart bag retailed for roughly $500 to $1,000 more than that, and I think that makes sense because it did have like an interesting shape and it was a little more structured, so a little bit more might have gone into the construction of that bag. This bag is definitely on my holy grail wish list, guys. If I won the lottery and I could, you know, spend $500,000 on bags, this one would be at the top of my list. These bags go for between $20,000, $30,000, upwards of $50,000 on the resale market. Now, I do think that a lot of people are interested in this new Chanel heart bag. Personally, it's not for me just because I'm very picky about the shapes of my hearts, but I do think that upon release, because it's going to be so hard to get, it is going to have value in the resale market, and a lot of people will be selling it for above the retail price. My personal opinion though is that this new bag is not as cute as the old bag. It doesn't have the same, well, obviously it doesn't have nostalgia because it's releasing this year. I personally do not think that this bag is going to be worth $30,000 30 years from now, but you know, hopefully, let's see. In 30 years, I'll be 60 and I'll film another video and I'll eat my words if that's the case. But I just don't think these bags are on the same level. I really, really, really wish that Chanel recreated this 90s bag exactly as is in updated lambskins and caviars, because patent's not as popular today. But with the big CC and that structured chain handle, I think that would have been internet breaking for sure. Everybody wants this bag. It's just way too expensive to buy on the resale market. If I was going to buy one of these new 2020 S bags, I would definitely go for the mini. The larger medium size is too big, too awkward in shape. With the mini, to me, it has a little bit better of a overall heart shape when I look at it. So if it were me, I would go for the small mini size in the pink or the purple colorway. It's also a decent price point for a unicorn collector's-esque bag. So the mini would definitely be my pick at $3,400. Heart bags are definitely a trend now. There have been lots of brands that made heart bags in the past. I actually would have to go back and do like a history lesson on who launched the first heart bag, but I know Vivienne Westwood and Moschino have some pretty historic uses of hearts in the past. Vivienne Westwood always had a structured heart bag. So maybe that's another video I can put together. I was going to do a video on all the different heart bags available right now in this trend. I know a few people have done those so far, so I don't know if I'll do that one or not, but I love heart bags. I love cutesy fun stuff. I love hearts in particular. I'm excited that Chanel is doing this trend, but this bag in particular is not for me. I would love to continue this conversation down in the comments. Please tell me what you guys think about the heart bag. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you unsure about it? Do you like hearts in general? I know even like the Louis Vuitton heart bag was, some people loved it, some people hated it. I totally get it, but let me know your guys' thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. It may be a little bit of an unpopular luxury handbag opinion, but I'd love to do more videos like this. So please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.